Sports Gamer World Cup action, and ItsKingLyme brings it down first. And are we on the Canadian server first? Is that correct here, Soups? Did the Finns want to play away first?
Yeah, looks like they're going the away first route. And so far, they're putting on some pressure. They want to do something similar and get a big lead here in the aggregate score.
And there it is, your first goal is going to come from Team Canada as Mac gets it in behind. Circling back to Dumoulin. Dumoulin walks in with the short side shot, and Adamus gloves that down. Looks through the middle, lies, and a good job by Mac to take it away. Canada now, backdoor, they score! Here's Mac coming down, backdoor, they score again as Canada is going wild right now.
It's 3-0 already. First period of this final series, but we have to remember it's going to be a long series for these teams, and honestly, I'm just really excited to see where this all goes, because Finland's still going to have 2 home games going forward in the series, but if Canada is able to keep putting up goals on their home server at this rate, it's going to be really rough for the Finns, and they put up another one. It's 4-0 already.
Here's Dumoulin. Shoots! They score again as Dumoulin gets one and trickles its way through. Tremblay. They put it in again. What a goal by Mac.
6-0. 6-0 here to start game 1, and I mean, this is looking rough. This is looking real rough right now.
This lead, and this is a near perfect start for the Canadians, isn't it?
Yeah, 6-0. They are still on the path to that 12 goals in this game, and they score another one. What a goal! The puck movement by the Canadians. I don't really even know. What does Finland have to do here? Because Canada is just playing a perfect game, and they're gonna score another one.
That's crazy. Mac comes in, and now he's got a hat-trick, Soups. Good job by Tremblay as Polgar up ahead and hits, and Polg's on a breakaway, and he scores! Here's Dumoulin, backdoor, they score again as Dumoulin passes to Mac, and they score again! Canada looking to go ahead with more. Tremblay, backdoor, they do! 11 now! Another big goal at the other end by Polgs, and it's just goals aplenty here. This is wild. Virtanen to Tamanpa, and well, we're starting to see the Finns shut down the scoring a little bit here. As Polgar backdoor, good save, Adamus. Back up high to Filiatro. Dumoulin, oh, what a move. He just made everybody part C's, and Captain Canada walks through on the 5-on-3 and makes it 13-0. Game 2 finals. Canada in the reds, Finland in the blues. Here's Mac, and he's going to get a breakaway in the Finnish server first, but Adamus robs him, and wouldn't that have been a start for Canada here, Soups?
What a statement it would be from the Canadians to get a win here on the Finnish server.
Here's Polgar, down to Mac, he scores 5-hole!
Yeah, so the aggregate score goes from bad to worse for Finland. It's 14-0. I think what's difficult for the Finns here is the fact that it's getting in their heads a little bit. The fact that they are now down by 14. You know, they're doing their decisions that they're making on the ice. They're just trying to force something a little bit too quickly.
Leitinen over to Tamanpa, shot on. Great job there. Another save. Oh, what a save Racket caught as he robs ItsKingLyme in the high slot. Another big shot on is going to be gloved down by Racket caught.
In that first game, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, what saves! They finally get one after Racket caught made 2 huge stops. Virtanen, ItsKingLyme, what a save!
Right,
we are just going to get 60 minutes, and Finland is down by 12 as they get one there. It's 2-1 now in this game. There's Leitinen. Cross shot on D-to-D by the Finns as they work it back to ItsKingLyme. Full pressure system activated. Leitinen, ItsKingLyme blocked by Polgar. Polgar injured off that block, and another huge slap shot that ends up trickling through by Tamanpa. Name pronunciation for Rastikot. I think it's Rastikot.
Okay.
He's French. So I think we got that figured out now. So Thank you to Dumoulin for coming in for that. And there's a goal from the back end, missing Kangas again.
All right, so Finland, a couple of quick goals, and hold on here. Maybe the series isn't as over as we thought.
It's stripped right back by Philiadro for Canada, and they're just trying to kill the time. They don't mind these slow breakouts unless they turn it over. Vertanen scores!
The difference is now 9. It's now 8.
And it's now 8 as Finland turns it on here, so Dumoulin comes out for Canada. They haven't got out of their zone in quite some time as Tremblay leads the charge. Walking around and they score!
He's gonna try to limit the number of goals here for the Finns, but they score again, so we're back within 8 in the aggregate.
Here's Polgar. Philiadro back to the line. Dumoulin. Philiadro tips and they score. And it is going to be the defenseman who gets the goal. Puck moved ahead to Vertanen. Vertanen out front. Whoa, Tamanpa. Almost what looked like a bit of a Michigan there, Soups. Was able to wrap that up and throw it around. Mack with it trying to get the backhand shot on. Dumoulin comes in to help out for Team Canada. Tremblay. Delayed penalty coming is now Canada going to get a chance on the power plays. Vertanen's going to head to the box. Lynn looking back door for Polgar. Can't connect the pass. Still here in the power plays. The puck back out to him. Dumoulin. Back door to Tremblay and they score as he pops the bottle. He tries to toe drag that and does get around Leiden. Turns over. They score! Mack on the back door. Canada again. Tukiainen tried to force that one back outside. Tukiainen back to Vertanen. And back down low. Dumoulin. Walks in, the shot is on an Adamus, what a stop.
Only have a period and 5 minutes here soon left on their home ice advantage, and there it is. They are up to plus 12 in the aggregate, which at least in my opinion is starting to be pretty comfortable, and plus 13 is even more.
Leiten it. They get one out from Tamanpa. Tremblay comes in and puck support, wraps it around, it goes all the way through, but not into the back of the net. Here's Dumoulin to Tremblay, back to Dumoulin at the line. Tremblay on the give and go, full pressure system activated here. Philiadro. And Dumoulin walks it in off the half wall. Across the Polgar, good save again, Adamus. Again, drops that one back, DDD pass, Missy Kangas back door, good job by Philiadro to pick that one off. And Canada might try to get one more. Dumoulin, he's got no gas. What a play, though, as that one goes off of the bar, as that came out of nowhere. Dumoulin just threw that tip on net, and it will end 5-1. And here goes Tamanpa. Tamanpa sends it back to the line to Leiten, and delayed penalty coming, so that's a great start here for Finland. Here's Tamanpa. Back over to Vertanen, and he scores! So there's the start, down by 11.
Yeah, there's the start, and if we're talking about needing a goal every 5 minutes, now you have one. It took 2.5, so you're on pace to do it.
Missy Kangas. Down to Tamanpa, and he's tripped up. Here's Leiten to Missy Kangas to Janin, and look at this. Canada gets careless once again, and they're going to go back to the box 5-on-3. 1-0 here. Well, they've got one goal in the first 5 minutes, so that's a good start. Tukiainen, he rips that on. Rasiko with the save. Back out to Leitonen at the line. DDD pass, and Rasiko with the glove. There's Leitonen in the middle. Tamanpa, what a goal! 2-0 now, Finland. It's off one back. Philiadro. Tukiainen across. They score again for Tannen. Dumoulin shot on, he scores! Dumoulin with a sneaky shot from the point, and it's now 21-11. Polgar 2-on-1 the other way with Tremblay. Polgar walks down, tried to carry it in himself. And there's a big save. Rasiko not happy behind the net as Tukiainen, as you see him dive. He had a yawning gate. That one's up, Missy Kangas. Tukiainen, Vertanen with a blocker save. Get the shot away. Big hit by Polgar as Missy Kangas hops in and puck support. Missy Kangas back door, they score! Here's Missy Kangas back with it. Vertanen bumped off of the puck. Tamanpa. To the line, they score again! Big shot on Tamanpa, scores!
another one, and the pace is there. They just need to keep going. It's a spread of 7 now in the aggregate.
Up to Polgar. Polgar gets in behind, and Missy Kangas is going to take a penalty, so Canada to the power play. One back door. What a save, Adamus, and he reads that one well. Kangas now. Brings it in for Finland. It's been a while since they scored, and there it is for Tannen with the one-timer. 7-1.
7-1, and the lead, the 12-goal lead in the aggregate, is now in half. It's only 6.
6 goals to tie, 7 to win. That first shot on Rasico. Mac ends up giving it right back to him, though, and Tremblay, he may have a step. Mac steps in front. Tremblay, what a save! Back down to Virtanen, running at a time here. Back there, they score as they get around, and it's now 21-16. And wouldn't that goal by Tremblay would have made a difference on that breakaway, Soups?
Yeah, would have kind of put this game away, but now we're still in the talks about if Finland is able to come back here. They score another one.
Another shot goes wide. Another shot held on. Rasico. Here's Leitinen. Another shot on. And in behind, wrap around, delayed penalty coming into place, and Canada is going to have to try to kill one off if they touch the puck here, and they do, Soups.
And now they're going to be calling the timeout.
Face off, one back, Leitinen. Leitinen backdoor, good save, Rasico. Again, he's going to turn around. The game's kind of slowed down a bit for the Finns as they were cooking. There's a shot that goes off a couple of bodies. Backdoor, what a block, what a save, Rasico. And he swallows it up, and it's looking few and far between with 6 minutes to go. Another shot by Tukiainen goes wide as Missy Kangas is down in the corner. 3 minutes to go. Finland needs 4, they need 3 as they get a goal from the point. Leitinen circles back, looks for a pass up front, can't get it through. Virtanen pushed off. Leitinen takes it back. He sends it over to Missy Kangas. That one's poked off. Dumoulin, Rasico gets the save. It's off the wrong side of the net. Final minute here in the Sports Gamer World Cup, and they score. They need 2.
21-19, your aggregate score at this point, and Finland is just 2 goals away.
Here's Leitinen, Missy Kangas, another shot on, backdoor, good job by Dumoulin. Here's Missy Kangas, back up, but they score!
They score another one, it's a 1-goal game.
Face off, one back, Pilietro. 33 seconds to go. They need 1 to force a game 5. And what a save, Rasico. That would have been the game. Leitinen to Tamanpa. That's off a skate and out. Here's Leitinen back in with it quickly. Down to Missy Kangas. Out front, pulled off by back to Tremblay. They need to get it out. They can't. Tremblay finally does, but it will be icing. And Finland will get one more chance to tie. Face off, going to be tied up. Great job by Captain Canada. Dumoulin takes it down, and he throws it. And your World Cup champions, oh, Canada, baby, as they take it against Team Finland.